Chapter.
Welcome back to the GGEZ All-Star Invitational. Andito na naman tayo and syempre preparing para sa ating next match-up. Sinabi na namin kanina pero kung kaka-tune in nyo lang, this match is gonna be between Goin Bulilit versus Wolfpack. Pero bago magsimula ang lahat, my name is Eliza Taylor. Kasama ko ngayon si Laika, Mea, is a G. Eto na, malapit na mag-semis. Malapit na, Laika. Anong feeling mo dito sa next match natin?
Wala, natutuwa lang ako kasi ang daming tunog na pumapasok sa utak ko. Pag narinig kong Wolfpack, parang gusto kong, parang gano'n yung feeling
pero pag
ko.
Going Bulilit.
Kaya parang ang musical ng tunog sa utak ko ngayon. Excited ako makita ko anong mangyayari. Woo!
Ang katanungan dito is kung makakakita ba tayo ng isa pang landslide na match-up ulit, na one-sided, o kaya ito ay makakaabot na naman ba tayo ng matindi-tinding overtime dito?
Oo nga, no, napakalayo pala nung gap kanina. We went from a game that reached overtime tapos biglang susunod landslide. So ngayon baka magulat tayo kung ano na naman kalabasan ng game na to. Honestly ako, kahit saan naman, gusto ko lang talaga yung maramdaman ko na nag-i-enjoy yung mga idol ko maglaro ng Valorant kalaban yung isa't isa. Doon ako natutuwa na parang all-star matchup kasi. So makikita mo yung supporters mo andyan. Lahat kami excited na i-cheer kayo and i-shout out sa mundo na etong team na to, boto ako dito. Dito sa streamer na to, boto ako dito. Let's go, go, go. Andito kami para sa'yo. Parang ganun lang yung vibe ko. Very supportive pala.
Supportive pala si ate mo, girl. Pero maraming salamat sa mga nag-send ng stars sa ating Facebook, ha. Nakikita namin yan. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Now, talking about our map bans and our map pick para sa ating match na ito, we have a ban on Haven dito para sa side ng ating Going Bulilit. And para naman sa side ng Wolfpack, binan nila ang Ascent. So we're not gonna be able to see another Ascent map right here. But this time around, we're gonna see a Bind.
Favorite map ni Taylor.
Pag naka-killjoy.
Yan, Bind. Kilalang kilala natin to. Merong showers, merong imid, may portals. Yan yung napaka-defining na feature dito sa Bind. So, baka makakita tayo ng Omen pick dito para sa mga konting psycho na magaganap. May mga fake TP sa portal, di ba? Yan yung mga normal plays na nakikita natin. Actually, dito ako natutuwa sa Bind kasi medyo malaki yung mapa. So, kapag may nag-pick ng Sova dito, ang galing kapag nakikita ko yung mga lineups. Amused
yung
na amused
recon
ako.
bolt niya. Oo, mahirap talaga. If you have Sova, kapag ito napunta sa kamay ng magaling mag-Sova, you can delay anyone, basically. Kahit anong mapa yan, if you play Sova that well, you're gonna get good. Kumbaga, get good para sa Sova dito dahil grabe yung information, yung intel na kayang ibigay. And speaking of intel, maraming salamat sa ating mga sponsors para sa tournament na ito. Unang-una sa lahat, our Globe at Home. Level up your gaming experience at home with Globe at Home's only plan 2899 with speeds up to 100 Mbps. Kasama nito ay 2 libre na TP-Link Wi-Fi mesh to cover more areas sa inyong tahanan. It's bundled also with a 3-month subscription to iWant and Amazon Prime Video. With Globe at Home, you can recreate the world right at home. Syempre, bisitahin nyo na ang nearest Globe store sa inyo o kaya naman ang kanilang website which is shop.globe.com.ph. Ano pa ba ang ating mga sponsors dito, Laika?
Gusto ko lang sabihin, bilib na bilib ako sa'yo pagdating dun sa segue na yon. Pero sasabihin ko rin sa'yo na bilib ako sa ating official PC partner. Walang iba kundi ang Legion Philippines and Intel. Savage outside. Ay, baliktad! Nalito ako. Kasi savage inside and outside yan Stylish outside, savage inside. Minsan nakakalito pero bottom line dyan, you can be stylish inside and outside, savage inside and outside as well. At nandito rin yung Intel. Gaming happens with Intel.
Syempre, andyan din yung desktop caliber performance natin with our 10th generation Intel Core powered laptops. Aside from that, you also have to, Laika, di ba meron kayong Empire? Ano bang meron sa Empire na yan?
pag sumali kayo dito sa Empire, meron kayong access sa ating merchandise. Kasi pag kinomplete nyo yung missions, tapos ma-claim nyo yung, ma-redeem nyo yung points nyo, pwede nyo yan ipangkuha ng merchandise. So napaka-simple lang naman, mag-join na kayo sa Legion Philippines Facebook group para malaman nyo yung mga details tungkol dito.
And syempre,
ayan, sige ko
yan,
na.
maraming syempre dito, no? Guys, alam naman natin na maganda ang bigayan dahil mananalo din kayo sa ating giveaway. Pero this broadcast is powered by XSplit. Kung hindi nyo pa nasusubukan ng XSplit, mas simple lang to, no? Kung kayo ay gusto mag-stream o kaya naman streamer na kayo, this is a very simple, powerful, and flexible live streaming software. I-try nyo na dahil libre lang naman i-download ito. And yun na nga, no? Malapit na tayo magsimula. Grabe na tong pag-uusap natin dito. And Laika, ikaw, sa tingin mo, sino?
Sino? Bakit palagi ganyan yung mga tanong mo? Ang hirap naman sagutin. Honestly, tingnan natin na mabuti. Sige, dun ako sa team na Going Bulilit kasi nga ako yung Bulilit.
Inaagawan mo ako ng team, Sige, pupunta ako doon sa kabilang side. Sa Wolfpack ako, pero ang puso ko doon sa Going Bulilit kasi yan lagi ko pinapanood nung bata pa ako. Diba? So, tignan natin, no? This is again the matchup between Going Bulilit and ating Wolfpack. Kayo ba sa ating mga viewers dyan? Sino ang inyong sinusuportahan? I-comment nyo na yan sa ating chat box dyan. Mapa-Twitch, mapa-Facebook man yan dahil you get a chance to win amazing prizes that we have for today. I-share nyo lang ang ating live stream, syempre, with the caption and nung team na sinusuportahan nyo, and i-chat nyo na rin sa comment section kung sinong team ang sinusuportahan nyo. I-share nyo yung stream natin ng ating public lang naman, syempre para makita naman natin yan with the hashtags of course na makikita nyo naman sa ating buong stream, no? Nakikita naman natin yung mga hashtag na yan.
Natutuwa ako, nababasa ko kasi sa chat Nash lang may muscles, napapaganon din ako. Wala naman ako muscles, parang ano lang, makikibatak na lang din ako kahit hindi naman ako yung tinutukoy nyo. Pero guys, I think ready na tayong magsimula sa laban na to. So chat na kayo or Going Bulilit kung ano pa yung team na sinusuportahan nyo dyan. Just stay tuned kasi this time around ipapasa na namin kayo sa aming casters para masimulan na yung laban. So Daks and Vyminal, back to you guys.
Hey, thank you very much there, Laika. And well, ayan na naman. Thank you to our lovely host though for at least setting us up for another good game. Uy, happy ka na, Vyminal. You look very
I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I just had like 2 cups of coffee and I'm ready to go. So stoked.
He's ready.
Kasi
so
alam mo, Bes.
Best, yes,
Yung mga
best.
susunod na team. Anong mga idol ko to Mamaya explain ko. Pero sige, continue your train of thought.
No, I'm just like, go ahead.
Chill lang.
Okay na. Okay, chill lang.
So we're going to bind.
Chill lang tayo, diba? Oh, we're going to bind. We got some great teams.
Yan lang. Wala na akong masasabi, bro.
Kaya alatang you just had your coffee right there, Mr. Vim. I love it already. So, Goin Bulilit though versus Wolfpack. Dito tayo sa bind. At mukhang sa dalawang roster na to, isang bagay lang talaga masasabi. The star power even shine even more. Because there we have our 2 rosters. And Goin Bulilit, we got Beats, Borkum, JG, Kachao, as well a certain Nash Aguas there. In the meantime, who's playing on Wolfpacks there, Mr. Vim?
It's like, it's gonna be CMS, Humi. We are having a bit of trouble. Nexi, Reika, and Wrecker, of course. Now, I just want to shed a bit of information. Background info as Reika picks the jet on that. Itong si CMS, ano siya general manager ng aming team coercive, team CRV. So, CMS, general manager, awit sa'yo. Nexi gonna be on the signature Reyna. So, you'll be seeing a double duelist. Napakaganda ng picture ni Humi.
Ganda
And
talaga.
Wrecker gonna be on the
Pang esports pose talaga yan. I don't know, CMS was a GM.
General manager ng Team Coercive. Team A. Team B yung Subversive.
Team B. Tapos siya yung team captain ng Team B. Yung okay yun. So, there we see in the meantime, we will get Humi to wrap it up with a Sova. At mukhang yung Wolfpack halatang ready with a double intel composition yet again. Double duelist and the Omen there as well.
Yeah. It's a pretty standard meta composition. I won't be surprised if we're seeing pretty much of the same coming in from the side of GB. Borkum on his comfort pick. And, this guy, I've been saying it time and time again, he's probably the best breach in the PH scene. And we might see some Borkum magic. It's Borkum time. Probably going to be there in just a bit. Beats, also on his comfort pick. Going to be going Cypher Kachao. Kachao has had sort of a celebrated career here in the PH scene. And admittedly, I've never seen her play. So I'm really excited to see what she's made of. Again, very, very celebrated professional career. And this is going to be a really exciting matchup. JG on that Omen. Let's see what Mr. Nash. Yeah.
I can't wait. Ayan, Phoenix time. Gonna be bringing in the star-studded affair here with the hot hands indeed. At mukhang Goin Bulilit gonna be having the comfort picks. Wolfpack in the meantime gonna have a few comfort picks here and there as well. At tingnan natin who can actually flex on who better dito sa ating huling round number 1 matchup dito sa GG Easy All-Star Invitational. What do you say though? Will it be the Wolves howling here and now, or will it be Goin Bulilit showing that the power of height does not mean might? Gonna be interesting to see though, kasi dito talaga sa ating GG Easy All-Star Invitational, we have the pro players playing together with, of course, members of other teams, and then you have the personalities also gonna be on the board. Pero mukhang ito na talaga, mag-umpisa na tayo dito, at ang magde-defense para sa atin ngayon, ang Team Wolfpack. Goin Bulilit in the meantime gonna be on the attacking side, and here we are on Bind. What are we gonna be expecting on a map like this, Mr. Vim?
At this point in time, there probably will be pushing. It looks like they're sort of going for an A split here, right? Typically, you would go for a B push, and that's why Reika and crew are sort of aggressing B long here. Instant info in sa kanila, even though they don't get any early picks from that, they could set themselves up for a really good flank. And, wala silang killjoy, right? So they can easily just jump over the turrets, but trades abound.
Yeah, CMS and John Kick's gonna be able to get one apiece here. Humi in the meantime sticking by the connector for the time being. And Team Wolfpack, it's an homage right there. And right now they're gonna be looking to make Mama proud, that's for sure. Nexi though, in the meantime, up on top. There we go with a tap onto the Omen already. At ayan na rin si Wrecker. Borkum gonna be going on down. Good start dito para sa defense talaga. It's up to Beats to go for the beat down. Pero ayan si Wrecker, makakatatlo. At umpisa pa lang, maayos na ang defense natin. Wolfpack gonna be able to get the defuse and defend on A site while they're looking around for a few guns to take.
Wrecker making it happen for Team 3K on the board, but Nexi hitting those crucial shots right there. Again, I expect to see a lot of great things coming from Nexi in particular, as well as Reika. Very, very skilled, mechanically adept players. Of course, most of these players are sort of in the high immortal, elo, and radiant rank. So it goes without saying that all of them are going to be mechanically adept. But Reika, very excited to see her on that operator later on. It seems that they're going for a B split this time.
We'll see if this can actually work out here to try and go and Bulilit on to the other side of the map, because here comes Borkum looking to set things up with a fault line. In the meantime, the Wolfpack already moving on around. Humi happy to get that orb, go on away. And in a case like this though, Wolfpack is at the very least holding on to sight lines, holding on for clear and skies. And here comes the Aldrone. There we go with the fault line in response. At mukhang nagsasabi lang ang dalawang teams natin, intayan lang tayo dito hanggang may pumasok.
Seems that they are playing the info game at this point. Kachawi trying to make an entry here.
Can't wait to see what the counteract he had to do.
Oh my god,
Humi! He is just gonna say, Humi, who you? And well, you guys are all dead. He gets 3 in a row there. Nag-line up lang ang Goin Bulilit dyan. Sakto lang naman. Mukhang nag-field trip sila para lang mamatay. And it's now all up to John Kicks to figure something out. Frenzy in hand, but there's the TP. Sees the surprise. There we have the swing. And Humi gonna make it look easy with for that gun advantage there, Mr. Vim, allowing Team Wolfpack to get the 2-0 lead.
That was just a great use of gun advantage efficiency right there. Humi playing the info game, going for that wide swing, securing that 3K absolutely flawless. And, it's one of those things that maybe, going for that SMG really gives you that spray transfer ability, especially up close over there at B long. So that was really good anticipation there. Although, of course, gun disparity going to be in favor of GB right now. So wouldn't be surprised if they play a bit slower.
Goin Bulilit, it's time to see what kind of pace we're gonna get. And in all honesty, this is a far cry from the previous game we've had, Mr. Vim. A while ago, it was just absolutely fast action there on the set. This time, though, it feels like it's more methodological on bind. They're slowly but surely looking to go for the post and the push. And in a case like this, we'll keep up with the pace and we'll see what they can do. Kasi si Nexty, nandito sa labs that he won't get wall back there. 4 HP na lang. He needs a kill to get that heal going. And it really feels like he needs to spill blood. Oh, he swapped some guns though. Sabi niya, oy, wala na akong HP. I'm just gonna try what I can do here with the Spectre, and we'll see if that gun swap can help them out in the long run.
I like that. I like that sort of presence of mind right there. But Reika taking down Beats and John Kicks. So many trades.
And down kicks and Beats getting those kills. Pagito going down first and foremost. Gotta get Reika there. At ayan na ang Goin Bulilit on sites yet again. It's time to see what skit they'll do. And CMS will say it's time to cancel this over. What pull down there from CMS. Insta crouch to get that takedown. 1v2 muna tayo dito ngayon. At ito na si CMS gets tagged down. Tracking dart will get removed. But you already see that the intel is so important here. Para sa post plant ngayon. Cypher Cage though para kay CMS. Tingnan natin kung kaya nga Mr. GM gawin to talaga. And here comes the push now from CMS. Vandal in hand. Tries to go for the trip Harper. Siya lang madadapa dyan because Borkum peeks in time from the shower. And Goin Bulilit finally getting that first round here.
Again, very favorable outcome for Goin Bulilit right here. Seems that Humi's still sitting atop the scoreboard right there. But now, gun disparity no longer going to be in effect. So this is going to be pretty much indicative of how the rest of the round will play out. It looks like Goin Bulilit, most of them are going to be on half armor. So not going to be a problem for Kachao. She still hasn't gotten any frags on the board, but this could be the round to change that.
Yeah, it can always be around to change up. The thing about GG Easy All-Star Invitational, sometimes someone's bot frag and suddenly they find the round that they can just pop off. Diba? Parang turn on, turn it up, pakita lang talaga. Paano ginagawa to? Tingnan natin though, because Humi, he has just been holding on to B site here with that Sova. Si CMS nandito rin at lahat ng intel talaga nandito sa B site mismo. Pero ito na si Borkum, naghahanap ng paraan, makahanap ng lineup dyan. And there we also see a quick little peek there from the Phoenix. In a case like this though, is John Kicks looking to push on to B long yet again. At kitang-kita talaga, sobrang comfortable sila mag-split push talaga dito sa B. Pero ito na yung Hunter's Fury, tatama ba? Does it get attacked there? Bagito has to back on away, forces the hot hands to heal up, and we'll see now if he can stay alive even longer.
It's like he does get a bit of value right there, although, you know, Bagito got that heal off. So, you know, they're going to be playing a bit slow, perhaps play for picks. You know, the Omen might do a fake TP or perhaps a TP to showers right there. Kachawi, you know, on the board, getting a frag onto Reika. Perhaps, okay, not forcing a rotate just yet.
Respect begets respect. Mukhang wala mo nang rotate dyan. And the thing about Kachawi right now is she needs that first kill to get the ball rolling. But in a case like this, though, it's John Kicks ready with it from the shadows. Can't TP at any point in time. Kachawi record, though, with a kill apiece. And here comes Humi also on the board. Mukhang ito na talaga 3v3 na naman. Record, though, catching out John Kicks along the way. Bagito holding on to the corner, staying away from the bullet trail there. And the spike now is planted. Goin Bulilit now. It's all up to Mr. Nash here. And now, can he actually figure this out? He's looking to hide by the cubby, goes for the 1v1. Record gonna go down, and it really goes to show that this is a star waiting to shine here para sa Goin Bulilit. Kaya talaga matagalan dito si Bagito. Naghahanap sa paraan makatulog sa Cypher Cage. There's the fake, though, with the defuse. This time, Humi will be able to get the gunshots on, and CMS helps him out to allow Wolfpack to stay alive as a unit.
Really great teamwork coming in from Humi and CMS PH. You know, there's a certain kind of synergy going on there. You know, you don't typically expect a double peak at a post plant, sort of a retake situation. You know, when you're trying to defend a 1v2 situation on that post plant on A short, you expect one of them to be coming from backstab or flank. But then, you know, that smoke dissipates and suddenly you see two of them in A short. And that really caught Bagito by surprise there. Valiant effort at the post plant defense, but 3-1 scoreline in favor of Wolfpack.
I like how Nash actually went to the cubby there to try and go for the 1v1s, but unfortunately, suddenly he got smoked out, suddenly he couldn't see, and of course, it was so difficult to make that happen in the first place. Really goes to show, though, numbers in favor of the defense all throughout. At tingnan natin ngayon kasi 3-1 na ang score natin, and here comes Pagito, actually setting up the wall, goes for the blaze to get that orb, and he has to run it back. Tingnan natin kung kaya nga ni Nash makuhuli ng isa gamit ng dalawa niyang buhay na yon.
It's like they are going for an A split here. Although the spike A is going to be left at market, they might rotate if they don't get an early pick off here.
Seems like though they're looking around, Mr. Vim. It's really just opportunities right now being built. Right. And in Valorant, sometimes you have fast games, sometimes you have a slow game, but it's gonna be Nash already with the first kill. Gets the tap on. Suddenly he gets tapped though. So mukhang okay, that's my first life gone. Trying to do it again. Look for that gun. Good smoke though into play. Lear in hand. Phoenix now gonna have the Phantom, and it's gonna be Goin Bulilit, going ham onto the site. This is Nash Aguas getting two so far. Humi though with the answer back. 3v3 ngayon though. Here comes Kachawi looking to make it happen, but Wrecker will wreck house yet again. That's Beats pushing. John Kicks with a stinger in hand at 2v1 na naman, but Wrecker catching out Beats. Luging-lugi na sa HP though ang ating Goin Bulilit squadron, and Wrecker says, okay, I'ma stick this. So all the way. Never mind, halfway done. Wrecker is waiting. The push though is coming. John Kicks will do it. What a flick there. Sees him at the right moment, and a steal by Goin Bulilit. Nash Aguas with the starts, and we get John Kicks with the finish.
And that was such a really great opening by Mr. Bagito over here for Goin Bulilit with that juicy one tap to the head of CMS PH outside of showers. But I gotta give it to John Kicks over there with that fake TP. It was Omen v Omen. The mind games were real. And you see sort of Record just being paranoid, just flicking left and right, unknowingly, you know. John Kicks just walking through the middle of the smoke right there. Beautifully played.
John Kicks, you know, if his hair doesn't get in the way of his eyes, you already know that this man can tap like crazy and just flick like a god. But here we go again. Borkum and Wrecker gonna be able to get some trades there. 3v4 scenario at ang Goin Bulilit. Lugi na naman sa numbers, pero si Kachawi, sabi niya, Kachaw talaga. This is gonna be them going speed, going fast, going on site. And Kachawi now looking around, and what the flick there to get that takedown as well on to Reika. Nahanap niya yung ulo ng Jet dyan. 3v2 ngayon, and it's time to plant this down. Goin Bulilit setting up with John putting the spike there.
This is going to be a pretty interesting sort of retake here. CMSPH going for that big flank over to Garden. See if he can actually get a picture. He does. Gets a pick off of Borkum. Gets that valuable info there. 2v2.
And there we have it. Insult wins wars, and there we have it. But it's still gonna be Kachawi getting 3 so far. CMS though sees the Omen. John Kicks goes down at 1v1 ngayon. Aabot ba talaga to? CMS getting closer and closer, but Kachawi pops off. And Lightning McQueen gonna be proud of that, because Kachaw indeed 4 in a row for the Reyna. And while yun na, the tactical crouches are coming in celebration.
The tactical crouches are coming out. Oh boy, this is where it goes downhill for him. No, just kidding. This is all tongue-in-cheek, all fun and games. Tropa v Tropa yung mga labanan dito ngayon sa GG Easy All-Star Invitational. And Kachawi just making it happen for the team. Really great entry. And securing that kill off CMS. So close though. That's such a good retake attempt.
Yeah, it really goes to show that these rounds are getting closer and closer yet again. At kitang-kita talaga natin. It's just the level of competition you can really see here in the All-Star Invitational. Feels like there's a lot of balance between our amazing, amazing teams. But here we go again. Borkum now holding Nexi, saying that, why did you get blinded? And Borkum's like, oh, I'm just hiding here on the other side. The wall is protecting me. I love the wall. It will keep me safe. And Goin Bulilit with the first pick off there.
And Nexi really gets to aggress over there at A short. Perhaps they were expecting that. John Kicks though escapes with a sliver of HP.
And he's going to be looking to survive with 13 HP and Dream. Unlucky number, but he can make this lucky if his life is actually going to be important in this game. Record, though, trying to set up some smokes on A site. John Kicks in the meantime doing the same thing on B. And a good smoke out available. Going to be helpful there. Pero ito na si Bagito trying to set up that blaze wall yet again. Kachawi just goes through it. Doesn't even care about the fire. But that's the tripper from CMS. You can see how sneaky this guy is. At nasa elbow lang siya. It's just him playing the operation here and now. Beats though with a beat down to Humi. 2v3 ngayon. At mukhang Goin Bulilit still gets the spike down.
I mean, those instances, man. CMS gets another kill onto Borkum here.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my god,
beats
now
the
it's another
CMS.
1v1.
The Cyphers, man, are clutching it out. Who can get the tip of the white hat on? It is Beats with 4 as well. And there you have it. Another clutch, another 1v1 situation. This game is just a slow pace to a big finale.
It's that slow build up and then it just explodes over there in the end. It's just crazy. Beats. I mean, how did he win that super unfavorable condition? It was like, what, 1v3 at that point? Just completely fragged out at that point. But really, this is that instance where CMS got that 3K. It's the reason why I prefer a Cypher over a Killjoy. Because even if you get smoked off at elbow or smoked off at the heaven location, you can still gain visibility and sort of shoot through the smoke. And that's something a Killjoy can't do.
I mean, it does allow you to just basically see someone all the way from the other side of the map. And it doesn't even matter, right? You just get that tag, you get that takedown. And speaking of the tag, though, Borkum already with a kill there. Kitang-kita talaga natin. It's Borkum time para sa Goin Bulilit, especially on the entry. The Breach says, do this ba ako? Or am I actually playing Initiator? Doesn't matter. I get that kill anyway. And Wolfpack is in a bit of a troubled spot here, Mr. Vim. Kasi kulang sila ng baril ngayon. It's Sheriff time here for Wrecker. And we'll find out if Goin Bulilit can overrun them again, or will Wolfpack steal a round away?
It's looking like a very dicey situation here as they have 4 ultimates online for the side of Goin Bulilit.
Oh, Hunter's Fury though, silence before the storm, and there you have it. Humi catching out John Kicks. In the meantime, though, it really will be Nash Aguas with the running back there, I believe, and that's a Phoenix right now looking for the angle yet again. Bagita though, still trying to find anyone to duel. At ayan na si Kachawi na naman gonna get on the board. There we have Borkum as well doing another one, and it's now Humi all alone. Seems like though it's a case of mistaken identity here. Humi, who you? There we go though. Who's gonna get a zap? And what's that? A long range shot against one. I think it actually hit the Reyna there, but Bagito goes for the save, and Nash will get that last kill there. 5-3 ngayon. And is everything okay here for Goin Bulilit? And it seems like it's fine. I thought for a little bit Kachawi there maybe DC'd or just stood there taking the bullet, but it's all good in the hood here for Goin Bulilit. That's it's a long running system for them to shine in.
Now here we go. Reika gonna be on that operators. Could be a bit of a game changer at this point moving forward. And you know how devastating an operator here in Bind. So let's see if Reika can make some plays off here. And she does get a pick off Kachawi.
Seems like that's the neat thing she needed to just get back on the beat and get back on the board. An operator in the hands of a Jet who knows how to use it. Alam mo na, speed kills. And you know who has speed right there? Well, it's unfortunately the one who died on the other side. So Rika gonna be stealing that away from Kachawi. In the meantime, though, it is Borkum now looking to push on to a main again. In a case like this, though, looking around onto the lamps itself, Reika though with shower control at mukhang mahihirapan na ngayon ang Goin Bulilit para sa i-take na to. At palapit na palit si Bagito. This is him playing with fire, and he might get burnt to a crisp here. Gets spotted that, but what a jiggle there. And now Reika has to figure out what kind of position to take. Doesn't have the tailwind though. Itong 1v1 ng dalawang duelists, it's up to the utilities right now to give them the advantage. At ayan na si Bagito. He'll get that takedown. Timing is everything, and Nash will get that kill.
Man, Bagito is just popping off, dude. This guy. Who is this man? It's Nash.
Who is this man? I think you should know.
I should know, right? This guy's popping off. That jiggle and really crucial pick off Reika there.
Oh, Rolling Thunder did come out, and here comes Humi and Nexi staying alive. That is going to be a 2. Make that a 3 for 1, and CMS catching out Nash at the last moment. What a hold there for Wolfpack. Perfect. Medyo sayang dun sa Goin Bulilit. Nag-Rolling Thunder sila, pero hindi pa siya umabot din kay Nexi, diba?
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate turn of events right there. Goin Bulilit started off strong, although Reika did get a pick initially off of Kachawi. Looks like she will be losing that operator. So again, we take those rounds for Goin Bulilit. I guess they're not exactly, sad about that outcome. Of course, they lost the round, but at least they got the operator offline. Still 1 point in the lead, 4-5 in favor of Goin Bulilit.
I have a question for you, Vim. So why weren't you ever part of Goin Bulilit? When you with a face like yours as a child, maybe I would love to see you as a child star, bro.
I mean, perhaps if we could turn back time in another life or in a parallel universe, perhaps.
You've been talking about it a lot, right? Because this could have been teams working together. Like the teams we're seeing right now, this could have been a real team in a parallel universe. And it just goes to show, it's a GG Easy All-Star Invitational. We can always dream of some teams. We can always dream of you becoming a amazing actor in your youth. But hey, in this case, we'll be enjoying some ballot action instead. And CMS will be enjoying the safety of the wall there in Labs. Catches out Nash. Says, tama lang star power mo dyan, boss. Get that takedown there. Humi though in the meantime with a kill onto 2, and Wolfpack looking to just howl on and get the kills that they need, but Borkum time is back, but unfortunately that watch has been broken by Reika. John kicks though with a kill there onto the Cypher, but he's now all alone against 3.
And you can see how much of a pillar CMS is on the defense, rightfully so, as he is a Cypher, but he really knows his way around those walls, around those sort of spots where you maintain visibility without being in line of sight of the enemy. Now it's going to be John kicks against 3. Right here.
What a tap.
Oh my god. What a shot right there. This guy.
This guy is just basically flexing.
John kicks in, bro.
John kicks yan, bro. JG, boss. Yun talaga yun. Gagalang dito. Pero ito na si John Kicks gonna be backing on around again. Just goes to show, though, that he has this expertise from every single game that he's been playing. He just whips it out of nowhere. Says that's pretty much the same game anyway, right? Mr. Vim. It's just easy to get those kills. But unfortunately, when you're too busy with the abilities, it's Nexi getting the free shot there. And Wolfpack equalizes the rounds.
Again, with all due respect, Goin Bulilit doing very, very well for the attacking side. Beats going to be sitting comfortably on top of that scoreboard for his team. And Humi and CMS just popping off absolutely here.
Okay. Also, no discount record with 10 as well. Beats, though, interesting enough playing that Cypher. Usually, you see him play the duelist in his team. Pero he's doing a really good job on the Cypher right now. Kita-kita talaga na ang mga teams natin ngayon dito sa GG Easy All-Star Invitational, diba? They've flexed on over to figure out what roles they can play, what roles they can't play, and what works best for them. So it's great to see these guys adjust because not only do they know each other from playing against each other, but also just saying, uy, that's what you play. Sige, kaya natin yan. Gawa tayong team comp. And it feels like everyone is looking very comfortable in a game like this. Pero Hunter's Fury muna kay Humi. Get that scouting information. Sees no one though. Mukhang yung Aldro na talaga ang bahala dito to see what he can actually see.
I mean, different roles, different teammates. And Nexi takes down Borkum. That's a 2K.
And there we have it. Nexi just getting the cleanup there. Beats though in the meantime TPing, but will get spotted immediately. And he has to figure out what he wants to do with that Sheriff. Still though, Goin Bulilit looking to figure something out. Spectre at light armor para kay Bagito. At malabo talaga makakapatay siya ngayon unless he gets that takedown there against Humi. But no sir, it's Humi and Nexi now on the board instead. Kachawi now all alone. I would love to see her actually pop that Empress just for kicks and maybe go for the 1v5. But, you know, in terms of what are the odds? You know, ace clutch, Empress pop, highlight reel, post it on every single social you have. But unfortunately, it's Nexi able to make that arena work this time. And Wolfpack now takes the lead away.
Fortunately, with that gun discrepancy, there's not much you can do, especially with a Spectre at that angle at B long. It's very, very unfavorable. But now, rifles abound, and Reika with the operator yet again. This is going to be the last round of the first half. What is this? Everyone's going to have an op. I mean, when you have a team that can basically op, like everybody can op, right? You might as well have an extra operator handy if you have some extra cash, right? It is the last round, so like, you know, what the hell?
I can't juggle all these ops, Mr. Vim, and triple operator nga ang palag dito ng ating defense. So, while Kachawi and Nash are just saying, yes, no, who goes first? You go first? No, you go first. No, you go first.
Sino mag-a-adjust?
Sino mag-a-adjust? Sino ang tutulak? Kasi may nag-iintay sa kanila. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's an operator on the other side. And whoever gets spotted by the scope, you already know that it is going to be dangerous waters. But Borkum able to go for the flick, ending this one off. There we go with the flash. Goodbye to one already. And looking for a second flash. Humi goes dies to the hand of Kachawi, saving Borkum's life. But there's the blind from the Omen. But Wrecker going to get wrecked immediately there by Beats. CMS playing inside the connector here. Sees the long-range game, but that's another good run it back courtesy of the Phoenix. And Nash using that second to scout as Spike is planted here by Goin Bulilit.
will not be saved by his tripwires right now. It's down to Reika, 1v3 situation. It's looking very dicey here for Wolfpack and gets taken down by Nash. It's just, at that point, if you have like 3 operators or, even like 2 operators, you can just basically overwhelm using that breach flash from Borkum, right? And then the operator can't really do anything if there are like 4 targets running in front of your face, right? So really well played. Really good counter right there from Goin Bulilit. Now side swap. Let's see how they defend here.
Yeah, we are all tied up yet again, and it's so difficult to actually play that many operators against a breach, right? Not only the flash, but also the fault line. Parang, okay, paano ko mag-scope in? Do you actually believe in the power of the no-scope? Do you actually think that it's going to connect? And then somehow they do make it happen. That will be just icing on the cake there and just will make you rethink your whole life in Valorant. But hey, 6-6 ngayon ang ating scoreline. We're seeing everyone really pop off in their kind of comfort zone from top to bottom, showing up whatsoever. And there we go, and Kachawi popping off yet again. 2 kills there with the Reyna.
A really quick 2-tap right there. Beautiful. Here's the thing. I really like the fact that they're not really utilizing a one-way over there. A-short. John Kicks though, taking down Wrecker.
Frenzy in hand. Wrecked there, but here we go again. John Kicks playing danger close to him, and Reika dashing to the wall. Unfortunately, it's way too close, and John Kicks now with 3 in a row there says, thanks for the frenzy. I'm going to take the ghost now, and that's going to be a quick round on the pistol.
Yeah, I got to give it to Kachao over there, just making quick work of Humi and CMS, and that's pretty much where that attack phase fell apart by them going out at the beginning of the round. Let's see if they actually go for a B split here. Looks like they're heavy stacking over there on market. These pistol rounds. Yeah, these pistol rounds, like, it's just basically a toss-up, right? You basically read the rotations of the defensive team. And if A doesn't work the first time around, maybe go B. And just figure out what they're doing over there.
And just chaos in these pistol rounds also. They just say, okay, let's go. And that's it. Even if people die, let's still go. And that was really what allowed Kachawi to get those 2 kills. And then John Kicks to get 3 on the other side because they said, let's go. Okay, but let's go to the other side this time. And in the end, it was a perfect storm for the Omen to get those takedowns. But here we go again. Going Bulilit, of course, with gun advantage. And John Kicks already making the Bulldog count and getting that first kill. But CMS looking to push into the elbow. Wrecker though, catching out John there. But Beats now with the Bucky in hand. And mukhang ito talaga ang ating container BNB. Give it a 5-star review here because Beats is going to give you some hospitality. And Borkum also doing the same. The BNB connection doing it here and now between Beats and Borkum on that defense.
It's a strat we've seen before. A Bucky Cypher on the post-pistol round. It's just completely unexpected and it works really, really well when you know your way around those tripwires and, of course, playing inside tin can. So great effort there from Beats. Now they just won 2 rounds consecutively. Of course, gun disadvantage over their post-pistol round, but now they will be on the disparity here. So let's see if they can turn this around.
Actually, interesting enough, though, it's not the biggest disparity. We see some rifles there on the side of Goin Bulilit. That is actually a full buy. But, that last round,
a couple bulldogs.
Goin Borkum, and now we'll see Goin Borkum doing it again to catch out Nexi. Goin Bulilit getting the first pick off there. At yun talaga, these guys are just trying to change the name of the team to themselves. GB talaga ang nahanap natin ngayon dun sa dalawa dito. And with 2 pickoffs here, and now Wolfpack will have to reel it back and figure out what to do because Goin Bulilit might be able to run away with this.
So much you can do with the Borkum over there onto B side, but Wrecker takes down Kachao. Though, the damage has been done. 2v4.
Yeah, it's just good trades here for Goin Bulilit. Those initial pickoffs, making sure that the advantage is on the defense yet again. A very rotate dito talaga. Moving over to A site instead might be the best way to go about things. The thing about Wolfpack right now is they're not completely sure about the arsenal of Goin Bulilit. Feeling nila na sige, mag-double up tayo with our full buys. We can still actually take anyone. But sadly for them, mukhang ready na ang Goin Bulilit sa eco nila. Ready sila with the guns that they need. And they can actually go for clean 1v1s in terms of the gunplay. So John Kicks hiding by the lamps. Here we go with a potential flat. And that's John Kicks getting flanked onto Reika. Wrecker now going for the duel at ayan na si Nash. He catches him out. And 6-9, a nice way to go about things. Dito para sa Goin Bulilit.
I just gotta commend Borkum for being that wall of defense over there at B side. You know, it's just so hard for them to try and penetrate B for the side of Wolfpack. You know, there's not much you can do. Again, the breach is best played on B side, I think, in Bind, in my humble opinion at least. And so far, Borkum has been exhibiting exactly that. And just timing those flashes accordingly is key. Just stopping a full 5-man rush dead on its tracks. And you can count on Borkum and doing that.
You can always count on Borkum when it's Borkum time. And what time is Borkum time? Pretty much all the freaking time. But here we go with Humi going for a bit of the tap warfare. But Reika and CMS are the ones getting the taps instead. But Bagito, Chachawi, and John Kicks making the rifles count there. Suddenly, it's a 3v2 with corpses abound all the way on both pathways dito sa may east side. Pero kitang-kita talaga natin na even with Sheriffs, Wolfpack can really pack a punch and look to be on the prowl.
CMS with that Sheriff, very, very scary indeed. They call him the Sheriff God. Let's see if Reika can do something. She was able to pick off a rifle, but seems to be unaware that Bagito is going to be over there at Dirt.
Yeah, I'm at the corner here and now, just waiting at the back of site itself, looking to go for a crossfire with John Kicks, but good side for Cages there, courtesy of, well, the side of Wolfpack. At ito na talaga, CMS trying to push, pero si Nash makakapatay sa kanya. Si Reika daw malapit lang sa shower, mukhang mapapaligo na ng kalaban gamit ng bala niya dito. Pero si Reika nag-aantang tumaraan, kita niya si Bagito, pero 3 in a row para kay Nash dyan, and that should be that. Another win from Goin Bulilit. They're really exhibiting a proper defense here. They're just holding back every single time, Mr. Vim, and then they release the beast when need be.
Yeah, diba? Hindi sila nagpapapitas early on, and I think that's really an effective strategy. Playing a map like Bind, you can really afford to play back and sort of wait for your opponent to commit and make mistakes. But then again, you have Kachao, who's not afraid to go on that that hunt over there onto market. She's always on the flank, and she always gets a pick here and there. And a very, very effective thorn on the side of Wolfpack.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. That going to Bulilit, right, is looking to reel it back, but sometimes we see a bit of a push there from Kachawi, and we'll see indeed if we can get a bit of a comeback here galing sa team Wolfpack. Tingnan natin daw kasi si Nexi ang manguna dito sa may B long. It's gonna be a shock there. They're thrown out as well by the attacking side, and in a case like this, Beats though keeping an eye on. Ito si Borkum, pero si Nexi makakahuli pa rin sa kanya. Flash isn't gonna be enough. There we go though with the run back again, and it's Reika now seeing one, but that's gonna be Humi getting that kill instead, as Beats will answer against Nexi there. Plant though is in order. Goin Bulilit, looking to figure something out as si John Kicks nasa may cubby, hiding from the darts.
Favorable situation for the side of Wolfpack. Post-plant situation now. CMS does take down Kachawi. Let's see if Bagito can make something happen here.
Getting closer and closer, but Reika will get to, and there you have it. Every single person in this game can get the kill, that is for sure. And we're seeing Reika play the clutch there. Good advantage bars the team Wolfpack, and they made that look pretty easy with the utility getting the zone at the start, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Nexi, I'd like to see Nexi more do more of those basically hard entry, using those leers and getting that quick entry frag. Again, if there's anyone capable of doing an entry with Reyna, it's going to be Nexi. And they got to exploit that. And I think they're better off playing fast at this point instead of playing for picks. Because more often than not, they will get picked off because of Borkum on that breach, but Kachawi takes down Record.
Yeah, that's one thing. Kachawi is just making these 1v1s work out for the side of Goin Bulilit. And it's just ridiculous how effective it has been for the Reyna. Palagi na lang may paraan. Palagi na lang merong asenso. And makita natin ngayon na if you say that Wolfpack is playing for picks, they need to find a way to double up on the Reyna that is just absolutely on fire. Now they're down a man, and basically Wolfpack has to try and look for the picks that we're desperate to see from them, but it's just not happening as of yet, kasi as soon as that happens, Goin Bulilit doesn't overextend and tago muna sila sa side, slowing down the pace of the game after a fast pickoff.
Gonna have to agree with you there. Speaking of audacity, you really have to have that sort of audacity when you're playing a Reyna, and Kachawi is just playing such an effective Reyna right now. Let's see if Nexi though can sort of pick up the brunt of the work here with that Empress. If you could go with that Leer and then basically do a cloud smoke onto Tin Can, Reika can just dash in. Humi takes down Borkum. This could be the opening that they need.
And Neural Theft though gonna be in order. It's time for Intel here now. And with one spot, it's time for Humi to get the spot on as well. But unfortunately, Hunter's Fury doesn't connect. Saktong tago lang doon ang team Goin Bulilit. Pero ang Wolfpack already TPing to the other side. But we will see Humi now waiting for opportunity. But John Kicks will kick down the door of the shower. He gets two so far. There's no time to get cleansed because Spike is planted though. But it's Bagito now pushing forward. Can't easily defuse this one. Goes for the wall first though. And ito na si Humi hopping around like bunny into the shower we go yet again. It's a duel to the death. It's a duel to see who can survive, but Humi has to back away as this is convenient here for Goin Bulilit to get the 7-11 lead.
Salamat talaga masasabi ko, ang hirap eh. Ang hirap pasukin ng defense ng Goin Bulilit ngayon. You have John Kicks on the operator over there at A Heaven, and talagang lahat sila medyo sort of backside defense lang yung nilalaro nila. You know, Kachao goes for that early first blood pickoff, and then, diba, chill lang sila. They're playing that man advantage. It's just so hard when your opponent plays that sort of drawn out game, especially if they're defending on bind. Now, really, at this point in time, Wolfpack really needs to make those plays, really needs to go on those hard entries. But as I say that, Nexi goes down, it's going to be a really, really big downside for them.
And there we have it again. We'll see though, as Team Wolfpack already losing out a member, but John Kicks looking to hold on to the hook angle there. But Reika just gonna get that kill as well. So 4v4 ngayon. Pick off with the up, make it happen, make an opening, and CMS also knocking that door and looking to find a bit more.
That's gonna be John Kicks on the other side. 3v3 now. Reika though.
Let's see if that is going to be spike planted, and there we have it. Post-plant situation 3v3. Reika though again doing it and more, but there we go with Borkum just finding that angle. And it feels like though Reika lit camera shy. If she spotted that by someone, it's kind of hard to tailwind away for her. But this is going to be still going to be CMS coming closer and closer. All up to Borkum though with the Rolling Thunder in hand. And in a case like this, Goin Bulilit might have a chance because of that ultimate. Meron rin siyang aftershock to get the zone on. He's pushing into last first and foremost here, Vim. And with Borkum coming closer and closer to where the sniper is at, he has to make it quick. He needs to make it clean. And CMS gonna get cleaned up there. Borkum in the meantime sees the omen, but that's gonna be Wrecker wrecking the chances of that potential clutch. And the Wolfpack will get around again.
Wolfpack hanging on by a thread. Much needed point win there. 11 points for Goin Bulilit. If they win another round, it's going to be match point for them. So Wolfpack really, you know, it's crunch time right now. They got to make the plays. They got to use that Blade Storm and that Empress. Nexi has to stay alive because Reyna's kit is an integral part for them to make an entry onto site. It was just so happened that Reika was putting in the work with that operator, making an opening despite Nexi not being there. And here, I think they just have to go for a pretty much standard split push onto B.
You have a bit of a lurk though onto A side as well. They are gonna have an opportunity to go into A with one waiting for showers, with one waiting on main, and Nexi also looking for the split. So overall, sabi ng Wolfpack, sige, tayo separate muna tayo. Tingnan natin kung pwede tayo magsama-sama mamaya. Pero ngayon, hanap lang tayo paraan makahanap ng pitas. At yun talaga yun eh. Wolfpack is really wanting to find those picks. They're really wanting to find an interesting angle to work on, but Kachawi now not going to get punished whatsoever because she's going to be playing onto a angle on Lamps itself. And well, neither side letting up on position sides.
Yeah, they're sort of doubling up right now for the side of Wolfpack. And I think at this point, parang they're gearing up for a sort of a split push onto A-Shard here. Pero gusto na nila i-punish yung aggression ng Goin Bulilit. But they will be denied, it seems, as Kachao is just popping off.
And again, just give it a bit of a wink, but there we go with the Arena throwing that Lear down, and close range Wrecker will get that kill instead. John Kick still gonna get blinded. Doesn't really matter too much though inside Lamps itself kasi tago lang dyan si John Kick. Hanap na paraan makaintay, pero si Borkum nakahanap ng angulo dyan at si Bagito tutulong rin ngayon. And Goin Bulilit is now on match point against Team Wolfpack.
I gotta say, man, Nash, yeah, he's being the star that he is, really burning bright here in this game. Even though, sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard, he's been making a lot of entries, a lot of entry frags happen for his team, especially during the first half. And really impressed by what we're seeing here so far in the GGEZ All-Star Invitational. 8-12, we'll see if a comeback might happen, but highly improbable, Daks. As Wolfpack will now be on that force by Sheriffs and SMGs.
Man, we'll see if this can actually be a potential clutch here from the side of Wolfpack. They need this round to stay alive. We all know that. And Goin Bulilit in the meantime, naghanap na sila ng at least that clutch factor to finish up this game. But Nexi now with the Empress, waiting for someone to come inside the smoke. There Goin dissipate. Saktong takbo lang dyan. For si Rinka, sabi niya, hindi lang ako operator. Pwede rin ako gumamit ng Blade Star. Huli si Beats. Pero yan si Borkum. Ayan naman si Bagito. And there we have the Beats connection yet again, doing it all. Grabe na lang talaga ginagawa nila ngayon. CMS is now all alone and he needs to survive, but John Kicks will kick that chance away, and Goin Bulilit will take it after a strong finish there. 13-8 against Wolfpack, and they will move on to face, I believe, Team Gibo and Friends in the semifinals.
I mean, I gotta give it to Goin Bulilit, man. There was absolutely no weak link in their entire team. They were working as a team, very, very good chemistry being shown there. And each of their agents just stepping up. And yeah, got to give it to Borkum especially, giving so much value off that breach. Really, just goes to show that he really is one of the best breaches here in the local scene.
It's good to see also that these two teams basically having balanced rosters and having balanced kills with, well, everyone doing their part. Kahit sa Wolfpack, kahit sa Goin Bulilit, meron talaga nakakahanap ng paraan makapatay, and it really goes to show that everyone was an integral element there. But I gotta give props for then the John Kicks and what he was doing as that Omen, right? Always just, it's like, oh, A, oh, B, oh, peak, oh, jiggle,
it's
and
just,
then, oh my.
When you're on that Omen, right, you really want to plant that seed of doubt into the minds of your enemies. And John Kicks was just so good in doing that.
Just some good stuff there. And we really gotta give props though to Team Wolfpack. They gave it a great effort. Another good balance affair, especially using their utilities, right? Wolfpack doing all and more to try and figure it out. But in the end though, it is still Goin Bulilit staying strong, staying on air, and making it happen. So there you go, guys. That is our round one finally done. What a long afternoon has been. It's already nighttime, but well, it's time to go back to our lovely host there.
Thank you so much, Daks and Vyminal. Ayan, kami ang inyong hosts for the day. I'm Laika Mea at kasama ko si Terror. And sasabihin ko lang sa inyo guys, it's been an amazing day so far. Hindi lang all-star yung cast natin, all-star din yung production natin. And I gotta say, itong last na laban natin, 13-8. Kahit pa sabihin mong hindi ganun kadikit yung laban, kita naman natin ang ganda ng mga plays nila. Gamit na gamit nga yung lahat ng utilities. Ang ganda ng mga defend and attack. Yung mga entry, napakaganda. Para sa'yo, Eliza, ano yung favorite part mo kanina?
It was definitely an amazing game para sa kanila, no? Pero ang isa sa paborito kong parte doon is during the first half, kung saan parang nag-a-adjust pa lang yung Goin Bulilit and nag-line up sila malapit sa garden, giving Humi a triple kill ng ganun kadali. And aside from that, Nash Aguas, Bagito's timing, always in time na nakatalikod talaga o kaya nakaharap sa kanya pero mafa-flash out niya yun. Saktong-sakto talaga. Kumbaga, ito na ang pinakamatinding star magic power para sa kanilang lahat dito. Congratulations, Goin Bulilit, for winning that. And aside from that, yung Rolling Thunder na nag-secure nung last round natin galing kay Borkum. Grabe si Borkum. Nakakatakot.
Nakakatakot. Pag binigay mo sa kanya yung breach, wala na. Parang mag-ingat na kayo kasi wala na kayong makikita. Lagi na lang kayong bulag.
Kailangan mong magsalamin. Kasi parang feeling mo, sira na yung monitor mo. Puro flash na lang yung nakikita mo. Tapos sasabayan pa ni Nash Aguas ng flash niya rin from Phoenix. Diba? Ang tindi.
Sunod-sunod, may leer pa si Kachaw. So, kompleto na talaga. Wala ka na makikita.
But looking right now sa ating brackets, Laika, no? So, we are almost into our semifinals. Andyan, magkalaban ang ating para sa brackets natin. Nakapin naman yan sa comments natin kung gusto nyo makita. Pero Bren E. Smurfs laban sa Jillian's Angels. And syempre, mamaya Gibo and Friends laban sa Goin Bulilit. Pero bago ang lahat ng yan, Alaika, alam ko, meron kang gustong i-announce sa viewers natin.
Aba, syempre. Gusto ko yung announcement kasi sa totoo lang, galante ako. Supportive nga, di ba? Na-establish na natin kanina yan. So, galante tayo dito sa GG All-Stars Tournament. At dahil dyan, mamimigay tayo ng premyo. So, meron tayong list of winners right now. So, congratulations dahil mananalo kayo ng XSplit license good for 1 month. Meron din tayong mananalo ng Legion K500 keyboard ngayon. Ayan, so makinig kayong mabuti kasi baka pangalan nyo na yung matawag ko. So para sa ating XSplit na worth 1 month, congratulations kay Ian Laureta, kay Eugene Esparas, Jennifer Montilla at Jose Marie Lat.
Akala ko Jose Marie Chan, bare months pa naman. Heist!
Excited na magpasko, konting tiis na lang, Pasko na kasi. Para naman sa Legion K500 gaming keyboard, drumroll please. Jason De Ramos, congratulations! Ikaw ang mag-uuwi ng ating Legion K500 gaming keyboard. Napakasimple lang guys. Kaya napili tong mga to kasi sinunod nila yung mechanics natin. So gusto mo bang i-elaborate yon, Taylor?
Oo, kanina medyo naguluhan din ako sa pagsabi ko ng mechanics. Pero ito na yung time na lilinawin ko na sa inyong lahat. Una sa lahat, sabihin nyo sa amin kung sino ba ang sinusuportahan yung team sa comment section. Tapos, i-share nyo yung live stream natin. Sabihin nyo din sa live stream na share na yon kung sino yung team na sinusuportahan nyo para magkaroon kayo ng chance to win our prizes. Pero, take note guys na isama nyo yung ating hashtags kasi dyan yung way na makikita ng mga admin natin kung ano at kung sino-sino yung mga sumali, no? So gamitin nyo yung mga hashtags natin sa pag-share, hashtag GlobeTelcom, hashtag LegionXIntel, hashtag XSplit, hashtag ValorantPH, at hashtag Step Up Your Game. Ganun lang kadali. At syempre, i-share nyo yan publicly para makita nating lahat. Mahirap sumali sa giveaway tapos nakashare ka ng private. Di namin makikita yan.
At syempre, dahil na-mention mo na nga yung mga official hashtags natin dito, rinig naman kung sino yung mga sponsors natin. So, pasalamatan na rin natin sila in this process. So, maraming salamat sa Globe at Home because at Globe at Home, you can recreate the world right at home.
And of course, aside from that, kasama natin ang official partner para sa ating PC partner para sa ating KDR Tournament Series. We have Legion Philippines, stylish outside, savage inside. And kanina, pinag-uusapan lagi ni na Vyminal at ni Daks. Kailangan talaga ng Intel ng mga players natin. Kaya kailangan din natin ng Intel powerful laptops with powerful processors. Of course, we have Intel. Gaming happens with Intel.
Syempre, meron tayong mga broadcast dito. Napakalupit ng ating mga gameplays dito. It would not be possible if it weren't powered by XSplit. And of course, itong GG All-Star Tournament ay brought to us by Valorant PH at Valorant Rising. So, Eliza, semifinals na yung susunod. Excited ka na ba?
Ay, nako, excited na ako. Para sa kaalaman ng lahat, 25,000 pesos at stake dito sa tournament natin at winner takes all. Wala nang hati-hati pa sa mga teams natin, kaya talagang matinding bakbakan ang makikita natin para sa araw na ito. But right now, as we prepare para sa ating semifinals, we're just gonna go in a very short break. Muling magbabalik ang GG All-Star Invitational.